patient. Your love is patient.
My artist mastering. Today I'm gonna teach you how to make your final mix play in any system without errors, where you experience the bass becomes too much, or where you experience that the hi-hat is a little bit low or too much. These are problems a lot of producers face, but I believe that after today you're never gonna experience these problems. So what I want to show you is a trick which a lot of producers use, and you too can use it, and it's called reference mixing. So there is this mix that I did a few months ago, and in order for me to come up with this sound, I referenced it or compared it to a certain gospel song. So the first thing that you have to do is make sure that you compare the song that you are mixing or making with a certain song which is similar to the song that you are mixing, so that you can get the same levels or at least closer to that mix. So what I love to do is create another audio track, and this one is gonna be for my reference, and I love to I'm just gonna write it as reference, just like that. So you create an audio track for reference, then you get that track that you want to compare to your track, or you want to get the same levels with your track. In my case, I referenced it with a certain song from Nigeria called Excess Love by Mercy Chinwo. So what I do is I get that song, just get the song, and drop it down into Cubase and hit OK. And then once you get that song into your mix, which is gonna be your reference, what you do is you make sure that you compare how they did it, how they did the EQ. At least you get your vocals closer to that song. You copy the way they did it, and once you do it, everything is just gonna be the same. For example, let me play mine. So as you can tell, I have my pad, and when you listen to the pad, it's similar to Mercy Chinwo's Excess Love pad, like this. Similar, right? So this is called reference mixing. You just want to get at least closer to the song that you're referencing to, or the song that you want to get the same levels with, or at least closer to that song. So Mercy Chinwo's song starts like this. Can you hear something? Listen to this. Those are the pads, and listen to my pads, and though the songs are totally different, but this is just a reference. Listen to her pads and listen to my pads. The pads almost sound the same. Listen to mine, listen to hers, listen to mine. So even when you're trying to make the instrumental reference your instrumental to at least a song which is closer to your type of music that you're doing. For example, this type of music that my artist is doing is closer to Mercy Chinwo. So I found Excess Love to be at least the closest. At least you can get a song which is closest for reference, so that everything can be the same. This is how Mercy Chinwo's vocals are sounding like.
Our love is patient.
And then my artist's vocals sound like this. See that? Woo! See that? So this is called reference. So once you are done with this, your mixes are just gonna play in the car, just gonna play in the home theaters, or just gonna play everywhere. Anywhere you take your mix is just gonna play. So Mercy Chinwo's vocals sound like this.
Your love is patient.
All right, and the one for my artist sound like this. Mercy Chinwo's sound like this.
Your love is patient.
All right, and my artist song sounds like this.
fyonse fikalamba babantu bonse abakalamba.
So this is called reference mixing. Everything from the instrumental to the vocals to the EQ, everything just has to be at least closer to that. And what I did with this one, I did the same EQ, and I used two EQs. I used this one, which is Fab Filter. I cut a little bit again. Then I used our EQ. I cut Road of the Low End and cut just a little bit. I was copying the way they did cut her vocals and just EQ her vocals, at least just getting it closer and being different songs, but at least they are like in the same genre. So I tried to like just reference it according to Mercy Chinwo and just trying to balance the vocals. I know I can do more by boosting up her vocal, especially around 200. I feel like if I can boost around 200, somewhere here around 200, her vocal will even sound, my artist vocal even sound fuller and more like this.
Bafintu fyonse fikalamba babantu bonse abakalamba.
Listen to Mercy Chinwo's now.
Your love is patient.
So you've got to work on the reverb. It has to almost at least be the same reverb, and then I can tell in Mercy Chinwo's song there is a reverb, there is a delay. So I put all those just to reference and make sure the song my artist comes at least closer to that.
Your love is patient.
And this is the one for my artist.
Bafintu fyonse fikalamba babantu bonse abakalamba mwalichilapoya.
Here is Mercy Chinwo again.
Your love is patient. Fyonse fikalamba. Your love is patient.
My artist.
Fyonse fikalamba.
This is the way you do. And if you want to get your songs like play in every system, you have to use reference mixing. A lot of top engineers, mixers, producers use reference mixing, and you have like to make sure you choose the right plugins for your reference. So the secret is reference mixing. And if this video has helped you, don't forget to leave it a like. I will see you in the next one.